What's up, guys? So we're feeling ourselves. We're gonna choke up a little bit, but we started off with our Celsius drink, not sponsored, by the way. I so tomorrow is when we are going to be headed out west, back home to Oregon, and also visiting Washington State. I'm so excited for it. I have a lot to do today, but they're all just like little tasks. Like I need to clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen area. I need to do like one last load of laundry at the end of the night time, and I just need to pack my suitcase and make sure my alarm sets off on time. I decided to go with a little bit of an early train ride. I can't remember what time, but it's gonna be a few minutes after 5 a.m. is when my train is going to be leaving from Union Station. So I'm gonna want to get up at like want to get up at like 3:30 for. Fortunately, DC is so easy to navigate, especially at night. So I don't have any fears that I won't be able to get an Uber to the station. But if for some weird strange reason, and yes, I'm going with weird, that was not influenced by the Democrats dunking on the Republicans, called them weird. If for some weird reason I'm unable to get an Uber, whatnot, I'm unable to get there through transportation, I have allocated more than enough time to begrudgingly but willingly schlep my way all the way to the station. So once we're at the station, the train's gonna come. We're going on the Mark train, I think it's called. It's just like this little transit thing, rail network with the state of Maryland and DC, and I think a few other states that it you can drop off. So we're gonna go to the Baltimore Washington International Airport, BWI, and we should arrive there by 6:30. I think, yeah, I can't remember exactly the time, but I think 6 is when we'll make it there. So we have that, and then I have made it so I'm gonna be at the airport like 2.5 3 hours before boarding, because my flight is at like 9:40, and that's a 5.5 hour flight, uh completely direct. I don't know why it wouldn't be direct. I'm so happy that it's direct though, like, and I'm so happy that for the first time in a while I'm flying. Well, yeah, for the first time in 2 years I'm flying, but for the first time in a while I'm flying from an airport that actually has like flights to everywhere, and particularly in the country, affordable prices. Like my plane ticket was around like $280. I bought it a couple months ago, and woo, that's like I'm literally flying from one side of the continent to the other side. And so paying that price, it's solid. I do have to say that I am flying on the notorious Spirit Airlines. I've never flown on Spirit to my knowledge, so it'll be interesting to see just how real the shittiness of air travel they provide, because I know that a lot of people, especially on the East Coast, a lot of comedians like to make jokes about how shit Spirit is. So let's just hope that it's not too bad, and that the Boeing doesn't come apart in the sky. Knock on wood. So yeah, well, the beauty though is once in the plane, once we get there, I'm going to be arriving in Oregon at like 12:40 or something like that. So it's gonna be peak day. I'm gonna later today, actually, I'm gonna secure a train ticket from Portland's Union Station all the way to Albany. Albany, for you guys who don't know, is just a town 20-minute drive from Corvallis. I think it's more like 10-minute, but like 20 minutes for wherever I need to go. So maybe I can get a friend to I can get a friend to pick me up from that station, or I can just take an Uber. So we have everything kind of mapped out. I'm not too afraid. I think the only thing that give like gives me an adrenaline rush is just getting myself to the airport in Maryland. Because it's I've never been to this airport. I've never done this commute before, so the reason why I'm allowing myself to like potentially be at the airport 2.5, 3 hours before my flight even boards is because I need to prepare for contingencies. Fortunately, the train ride, I think in total is gonna be like 40 minutes, so it's really not that far away in terms of getting there. But just want to make sure I'm not needing to rush myself. So if things do go wrong, and things tend to go wrong here and there when you travel, I've traveled a lot in my life, so I think that the best thing I can do to reduce stress and to make it as seamless as possible is just to give myself enough time. I'm totally all right with being bored at the airport. I think a lot of people are fine with that that trade-off. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be going back home. I've been by myself, on and off for the past year, but I've really been by myself solidly since December. So it'll be nice to, well, January. So it'll just be nice to be around, not just around people, but friends, like people I genuinely love and love just spending time doing nothing with. So yeah, it's gonna be a reinvigoration of energy and life into my day-to-day routine, and I'm hoping to use this as a supercharge, to really launch me off into my new chapter, moving to London, which, like, this is how calendars work, but it's just coming back so fast. Like, I remember, like, particularly when we were in the thick of it in spring, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so far away. I'm sad, I'm lonely, but I just need to like stay present and bunker down and wait it out, and put my head down and do what I need to do. Focus on the gym, focus on my mental health, and I feel like I know that I've accomplished tremendous gains in those, where I feel and believe that I am way more capable of going about my life. A lot of personal insecurities are not at the forefront of my mind anymore, because a lot of them has been either dissolved, disproven. It's not sensible for me to be concerned about certain things, or I have done so much self-reflection that these problems in my head aren't enough to debilitate me, and aren't enough to keep me down from what I am wanting and will accomplish. So we're feeling good. We're feeling good. Nothing but blue skies on the horizon. That said, it's life. So there's going to be anchors thrown in plans, but I am more determined than ever to succeed, to thrive, and to be able to provide for my family. I want to be the provider for my family in the future. I want to make so much money that I can buy a place in Solvay Island in Portland, a nice farm where I grow perfect premium Oregon Marionberries and have chickens and have my extended family coming in and out, and have children of my own. So all of that wonderful, beautiful dream I have for myself, it really, it's been in progress all my life, but the feet really hit the ground running right now, and I'm going to do everything in my power to attain that dream, while staying true to myself, my morals and ethics, to the best of my ability, and choosing happiness every day. Like, I'm not happy every day, but I'm determined to choose happiness. Whether or not that's always going to be the case on a day-to-day basis or even on an hour-to-hour basis, I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing to want to be me and be in a good mood and not allow shit that I'm dealing with to negatively come out and be exercised in unproductive ways. I know who the enemy is. I know what the target is. And we're gonna go full throttle. So, yeah. I just wanted to like touch base with you guys on that. And yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys.
It's a daily vlog.